Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. It hasn't started yet? Who is this guy? Get it started. Welcome to Headphone Hair Day. I'm your host, Brad from the Pen Addict. This is what it looks like after I wear headphones for 3.5 hours building Legos. So, like, you can even see where the cups were, like in my ears, and I push my hair back like this in the headphones. So this is what you end up with. So I was a little bit smart and I brought a hat because I knew if I streamed, this is what you'd get, because I didn't put any gel or anything in it because I knew I wasn't going to be on camera. So I just went for it. This is my favorite part though, the ear cup things. So yeah, I'll let y'all enjoy this hair because it's kind of amazing, and then I'm gonna have to put on a hat because it's gonna drive me crazy because I'm gonna keep messing with it. Yeah, it's got good character today. So yeah, it's a whole thing going on. But yeah, anyway, that's what my hair looks like when you pull it back and wear headphones. So we got 3.5 hours of our Lego build in. That's halfway. That's halfway. So we're building Trafalgar Square, if y'all didn't hear. So it's 1,000+ pieces when we've only been doing like 500 or something before. And you know, normally we get done in about 3 hours. So we did 3.5 hours, got through 2 of the 4 bags of the Lego set without much fighting. We had like one small mistake and like one small disagreement, but we haven't had a knockdown drag out yet, which is good. 3.5 hours of straight focus building Legos goes by. It seemed like it went about an hour. So it was good. So we've booked our second stream, or our second recording will be in a few weeks to finish out the set. We didn't want to have, we're gonna launch it in 2 episodes. We don't want it to be like a 7-hour podcast. I don't even know that we could do it, but so yeah. So I figured I'm here. I recorded here. I brought all my home recording equipment here. So like my amps in here, my mic stand, and my laptop. So I haul that all over here. Yeah, exactly, Zoop Dupe. So the goal of this is one of us has the set, one of us has the instructions, and we have to tell each other how to do it. So this is our 3rd year doing it. It's been pretty fun, and we enjoy doing it. We are always intimidated heading into it, and then we're always, when we're done with it, we're very happy that we did it. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, this year I'm the instruction giver and Mike's the builder. All right, I gotta go hat now. I did bring the Braves hat since it is opening day, even though the Braves aren't playing until tomorrow. We are gonna go with the Braves hat today. So y'all get to see hat stream today because now it's gonna bug me too. So you'll get to see hat stream. All right, instead of crazy hair stream. So yeah, I brought all my home recording equipment. I brought coffee, Coke Zero, peanut butter pretzels. So I was prepared today. Hey, Bork and Bork, good afternoon. I'm glad some of y'all are catching it live now. Sorry, this is going to bug me. It's better. I don't care. Yeah, I'm glad we could do an afternoon stream. I'm not going to be on that long because I've already been doing this for like 3.5 hours now. But I did get something cool from Galen Leather that I wanted to just go ahead and unbox for y'all. And because I didn't want to wait till Tuesday, I would have opened it up this weekend. So Galen Leather's been sending out stuff to different people, different reviewers. Hey, Paper Cat Lady. And like Mike Inkdependence was saying in my Twitter that his was held at FedEx. Mine was held as well. I had to call them. They had to confirm that there was no ink in there, and I told them there wasn't, even though there's probably like a Kaweco ink cartridge in there. But they're like, oh, okay. Like, as long as there's no ink, we don't have any paperwork, I'll just fill it through. Inky Longhorn, thanks for the sub. 2 months. Appreciate you. Since there was no bottled ink in there, I was like, there's no ink in there. I'm not gonna fill out the paper. We don't need to fill out the paperwork. They're like, yeah, cool. It'll be there tomorrow. I'm like, Sweet. So yeah, I have this whole Galen Leather thing I'm gonna do here. Take care of the voice. Yeah, I don't have to talk too much when we're doing the Legos, so it's not too bad. It's a little dry, a little hoarse. So yeah, so I'm wondering what they mark on their paperwork. let's go with Galen paperwork. So I figure we'll do this. We'll have a short stream. I was here. Might as well do it. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not too exhausted, too drained after doing that show. And I had this that I want to get it open, so figured it was good timing. Oh, Tessa, thanks for the sub. The alerts didn't come. I'll give you a cheer, though. We'll give you one of these. Am I going to drive y'all crazy with this hat? Probably. So let's see. I certify that all chemical substances in the shipment comply with all applicable rules or orders under TSCA, and that I am not offering a chemical substance for entry in violation of TSCA or any applicable rule or order thereunder. Galen Leather Co. So I think, why does having ink in the packaging matter? Because there's an import restriction on ink carrying. You have to verify the chemical contents of the ink. It's just one of those things that's on the list for international shipments into the United States. It's funny, I rarely have to do that when I order the Robert Oster stuff. You know, if I'm getting a restock on Fire, I rarely have to go through any paperwork. So, but I wonder, like, if Galen didn't put this on there, would they say anything? Who was that? Schmevelin, 18 months, thank you. I'm glad you didn't have to get up so early today. What's up, Brooks? Hope you're feeling well. So yeah, you know, and I filled out the paperwork before for when I have ordered ink. Like when I ordered some stuff from Stilo and Stile, the platinum ink, the Mount Fuji ink, I had to fill out the paperwork for that. It's no big deal. They send you a PDF. They say, hey, this isn't like poisonous or illegal, and you just move on with it. Move on with your day. But I didn't have to, so this got released. Yeah, so there's no ink in here unless a cartridge shipped with one of the pens that they sent me. So, Yusuf from Galen. Oh, here's the actual invoice. Reason for export merchandise. Yeah, there's no real red flags on here other than it says fountain pens on there. So they FedEx just wanted to be sure that, like, the lady I talked to said, hey, I'm familiar with fountain pens and I just need to be sure there's no ink in here for us to release this, and that was it. So it was good to go. She was easy to work with. So yeah, any repeat show of headphone hair? It's probably worn out now, but when I wear headphones, I wear my big headphones, so like over the ear you can see like the where the cups were, and then I take the headphone band and push it back, right? So like I just do it like this. So it's just a mess. It's just a mess. So we came prepared today, especially since it's about to be opening day. I should have worn my Acuna jersey. All right, so Yusuf of Galen Leather is super great. How'd the Lego building go? We got halfway done in 3.5 hours. So that's how it went, which is to say, honestly, pretty well. Like, I think it went pretty well. Mike thinks it went pretty well. It's just a big set this time. You know, I don't know that we'll do something like this again, but it's a cool set. It's Trafalgar Square, so it's going to be worth it in the end. We're very happy with how it's gone so far. But we had to set up another time to do another probably 3+ hours again to finish it up. It's 4 bags, even though all bags aren't created equal in a Lego set. So we did the first 2, and that was our stopping point for today. So it was good. Oh, Brooks on the mend. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. So back to Yusuf and Galen Leather. I got to hang out with him a bunch at San Francisco Pen Show last year. We were table buddies. Like we were at the back ends of tables, so we were bumping butts all weekend long. So it was like me and Yusuf were like this far apart. So we hung out pretty much all weekend and just had a really good time. He's so nice. And he was funny. The thing I remember the most about hanging out with him was every day he would bring out some treat from Turkey that he had traveled with already to like DC. Like they traveled from Turkey, did the DC pen show, then did whatever, and then went to the San Francisco pen show. And he had treats that he'd brought from home every day to bring out, whatever, candies and things like that. And he was always like making me eat them. And I was like, I'm not going to turn that down. I was like, yeah. So it was good stuff. That's what I remember. He was just so nice and had a great smile and was just really, really cool to hang out with. So he reached out to me and I think a bunch of other bloggers to send out a bunch of new products that they're making or some revisions on some of their existing products. And like they're expanding their lineup into some pens. Like there's a Turkish-based pen company. I think it's called Skris. It's in here. We'll see what it is when I open it up. But could not be a nicer, easier person to work with, even though we're halfway around the world from each other. So, yeah, super, super happy with them. Always coffee and tea in the package. Yeah. And there's usually evil eyes are usually in the package. So, yeah, always good stuff. They're just really, really nice. Ian 10 Pro, thanks for the follow. So yeah, this is weird. We have an afternoon stream. We're gonna be in the afternoon more once I get real internet. There's lots of different things in this package, so we'll see what we got here. Wow, there's a lot. Let me stack all this up. We'll do pens and notebooks. I think I got pens, notebooks, and a notebook case, if I'm recalling correctly. So that's why I wanted to get some of this out open, so I can also get things shipped out for review. So let's go with this first. I'm guessing this is the Kaweco, and I love that they did their own packaging for this. Their packaging and graphic design is always really, really nice. Squad Bros, thanks for the sub, appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. So this has to be the Kaweco, but it looks like they've added the external packaging to it. Another logo here on the back. The Galen Leather brand of stationery, quality and ingenuity. Love it. Really good design. So Kaweco Sport Cognac, Galen Leather edition, little box. Oh, it is their own box. Like they didn't even do any Kaweco packaging on the inside. So this is a great color, isn't it? It's the Cognac, made specifically for them. I think this is one of the better looking limited edition Kawecos. It's got the Galen Leather stamping. Like, isn't that a lot cooler than just saying collector's edition on there? I think it is. You can see the painted stamping on there much better. Like if I did Pen Addict, I would do it like this, right? We do something orange and say the Pen Addict on it or something like that, right? Like, it's pretty great. Kaweco Sport on the other side. Like, it all matches up. You'd like no stamping, just the Kaweco. I'm fine with that too. But I like the, I don't mind this. I would rather have this than the, like the collector's edition stamping. So yeah, there's the barrel, gold nib. They did a really good job with the color. Very happy with this one. Gold trim, gold hardware, furniture, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, gold all the way around. Ultim, yeah. What size nib come on these? Medium nib. I think there's only one nib size. I could be wrong. This is a lunchtime stream. I just finished recording part of a Lego build. So I was here and I had Galen Leather to talk about. So I figured we'd do it. So really great job by them and Kaweco. And like this is just a classic great design. Very happy with this. Now I have to decide what I'm going to do with it. This might be like a good giveaway item on the blog. Like I don't need like another Kaweco Sport as much as like I would want it. I would rather just give it to someone else. So I'll probably give this one away. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a stream either, but it just kind of worked out that way with so I spent 3.5 hours talking with Mike about Legos and we got halfway done and I was here, so we figured we'd do it. Oh, the Galen has all size nibs. Okay, thank you, Paper Cat Lady. Appreciate you. So yeah, they've basically redone everyone's packaging with their own packaging. That's a pretty ballsy move, right? So you kind of gotta appreciate the appreciate that. Oh, so this logo here around the ring, it says "Established to supply all nations." That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool sentiment. So yeah, so same type of packaging. This should be the Skris. Yeah, so I was right. So this is the Skris 419. It's a Turkish brand. And like Yusuf tells me, like, he's like, their designs are, very Pelican reminiscent, but they're at least made here. They're our brand. They're from the country. They're good writers. They're good quality and good price. So he started carrying them there. So this will be a review pen. I love this color. What do they call this color? Is this indigo? Yeah, this one's called indigo. It's a very bright blue. Someone will have to look up the price point for these. Does someone want to check that for me real quick? I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't think they were that much, but I don't want to guess and not be sure. But it's a very Pelican M20 200 series style and feel. Oh yeah, even when you open that, right, you can tell where they got their inspiration from. It feels a lot like a 205, so I'm guessing this is a steel nib on here. The nib's a little more inset than Pelicans. I don't know if you can really see that on the stream. We'll show that when we do a review. And it's a piston filler, so you can see that here. So pretty cool. So it's it's not a very deep piston actually. So yeah, it's very much like M205, which Yusuf told me, like, he's like, hey, these are very, very Pelican looking, but hey, we're proud of them because they're made in Turkey. So I appreciate that. 35, I was going to guess 40, so I wasn't too far off. Yeah, $35, piston filler, lightweight, portable, good EDC pen. So we'll just have to see how it holds up, how the nib writes, because it feels and looks good. So he asked me if I wanted to test that out. I said, yeah. Would it be better with silver accents? Yeah, I don't disagree. But I kind of like that that works for me with the gold. This is from Galen Leather. So this repackaging is tripping me out. This is Kaweco and this is Skris. And they just chuck, what do they do? Just chuck the whole packaging? What are you doing, Yusuf? Like, you get the packaging, throw it all out, and then just make your own. Brash and bold. I like him. We'll be drinking a lot today, chat. Probably didn't drink enough on my earlier stream. My apologies in advance. I'm not sure what's in here. Maybe this is the tea and eyeballs. Regardless, it's a cool little bag. Like, I can carry nibs or ink cartridges in here. Or maybe it's all the accessories that they chucked out of these boxes. That's probably what it is. Hard to get into. Oh, it's the tea. Yeah. So what do we got? Let me get it all out here first. Yep. So we have Earl Grey from Dogus. I won't pronounce these right. This one I'm not even going to try. It looks like a lavender tea. This is all from Turkey. For those who aren't familiar with Galen Leather, they're based out of Turkey. So I won't even attempt that. If anyone wants to try, please go for it. So yeah, looks like a lavender tea. Beautiful. There's one more. Oh, this could be interesting. Instant Turkish coffee. What do you think about that? I can send you the lavender. Okay, I'll send you the lavender because I haven't sent. I gotta send you something. What am I supposed to send you? I don't know. Oh yeah, that Midori fountain pen. Hey Coco. So yeah, I bet this is interesting. Hazir Turk Kavisi, instant Turkish coffee, sugar free. I could get behind this. We'll test this out one day. Give Yusuf a review. That's wild. So yeah, so that was in. You are Turkish. What kind of tea do we have here? Can you read Turkish? Hubby did not care for the coffee. I mean, I can't imagine that I'm going to go, oh, this is the best thing ever, but I'm in. Like, I'll try any coffee from anywhere, even if it's instant. Especially Turkish coffee, right? Turkish coffee is supposed to be a thing. So that's in their little care package that they send. Like, that's a super useful little bag. I'm going to hit my coffee. All right. What else we got here? Ooh, nice. I didn't ask for that, so I'm glad he sent me one. Notebook cover or pen case. I can't remember what I ordered. Is there a sticker? I think it's a pen case. Yes. Oh, man, this is pretty. Check this out. Wow. So it's like a pouch. Oh, okay. So it's a pouch. It's got a removable sleeve, right? So you can put your pens here and just slide them in with other accessories, right? So this is removable. It's not built in. The material is sick. That looks amazing. So yeah, that's really, really nice. Yeah, so that's, yeah, little portable EDC. Take this out, load it up. Really stiff and firm. So you can put this in here and you can still divide it. If you put the pins to the front, you can put your pins here. You can put other accessories on the back side of the backing board, and it's big enough. It's like almost full size to where it's not going to get around this stuff and get on your pins if you're, you know, worried about other small accessories, you know, hitting your pins. So perfect pocket notebook size. Yeah, it's pretty lightweight. Yeah, I would say it's not a super dense leather. It's not super thin. It's a very good medium weight. Like, I didn't think it was heavy when I picked it up, right? Like, somehow some leathers you can feel the density in them, but like these walls are reasonably pliable, right? Would it fit a Kikuyo sketchbook? It's like it's tailor-made for it. So this looks like a Pen Addict shop project. If I get new Kikuyo sketchbooks, I've sold out of them because y'all are animals and I love you for it. Look at that. So I can do a collaboration with this case and this Kaweco sketchbook. Let me get y'all the model name for this one because it seems to be pretty interesting. This is the Slip and Zip. This is the Slip and Zip 4-slot zippered pen pouch. The leather is Crazy Horse Brown. Slip and Zip. Slip and Zip. Boom. Could it fit an iPhone? Let's just throw it in with the notebook. So this is the big iPhone. This is the 11. Easy. That's 11 with a case on it. Or the 11 Plus. So whatever the big iPhone, the big current iPhone is what that one is. Fits it all. So now I don't have any pins in the slots, right? So this isn't taking up some of the space because this isn't all filled, right? So it'll be closer to hold all of this if all the pins were in here pushing this dimension out right here, right? But it's close, like size-wise, it's gonna fit. So there you go. But I think you're gonna get a little bit tighter once you add the pins in. Like, it's just gonna make this dimension wider, especially at the bottom, which is gonna tighten the zipper up top. But in general, it does fit that dimension. It's just gonna limit how much you can actually put in there. So yeah, Crazy Horse leather, zip and lip, Slip and Zip, 4-slot zipper pen case from Galen. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Might have to send that one to Sarah or someone to review. Very happy with that. All right, looks like I got one of their notebooks. This comes with a pretty cool postcard. Oh, my evil eye wasn't attached. So that's the evil eye card. It's usually a string attached. No evil eye in this package. That's okay. I have 2 or 3 of them laying around the house. I used to attach them to my brass towns, like on the zipper. I have some of them attached there. So then I got their everyday book. Oh, I did ask for this. We got to open this up. This is one of their new leather cover ones. Man, I don't even want to open this. Rimalon, thanks for the follow. How's it going? Glad you joined us. All right, I'm gonna have to get my knife back out. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. Exactly, Miss G's Crafty. It's all coming rushing back to me now what this is. Like, I seriously, like, order so much stuff or get so much stuff from people. It's like, okay, yeah, send me the notebook thing. But then I remember what exactly this notebook thing is, and pretty good. So, we'll see. When you, the Pen Addict, did that Kickstarter not long ago with the pen pouch, that is 100% me. So, yeah, do the pen pouches for a company called Knock, which is something I own as well. So, yep, that's 100% who I am. All right. Sorry, there's crap everywhere. I'm a little... Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the pouch. All right. I'm not going in this thing yet because this is like a little magnet box. Look at this. Look at their packaging. That's really impressive. I'm just slow playing, y'all. Because I'm going to have thoughts about what's in here, I think. Oh, look. More. So this is... Let me get the name right. Oh, was it on the sticker? Sunk in a ditch. I gotta get the name right for y'all. All right, so this is forest green leather Tomoe River bound notebook. So it's completely leather bound, so it's pliable, flexible. This green is gonna pop like crazy. Who knows which TR it is, you know? 400 pages, blank, made in Turkey. It uses Tomoe River 52 GSM white paper. That's some high quality H2O right there. Like this is thick. Like this is thicker than the pouch, I think. At least it feels. Probably because it's got a backing. So, and it does come with a leather writing pad. Like, I guess if you want to put this under your page and have something soft to write on, because that Tomoe River really goes through the pages. And then it has the guide charts. So we have lined 7mm grid, or is this 8? No, that's 10mm grid, 5mm grid, 10mm line, 5mm line. So, I haven't seen this before, but that's got to be what it is, right? Like a backing pad for writing. Like I always just use another sheet of paper. Like in my current notebook, I have like a black sheet of paper, so I know I won't write on it. This is really kind of out of bounds. Someone get me a price on these. It's super leathery. This is the like the fit and finish is really tight too. Like the corners are sharp. There's no jaggies. It matches up with the corners of the notebook really well. Like they're super clean. I know you can't see it on here, but trust me, they're really clean. So probably like $35 with the leather cover. I mean, all day long, right? I mean, I know you got to pay shipping from Turkey, but that's an all day long type of deal. Yeah, completely reasonable. Like, there's products you can feel the quality, and like you just pick this up and you know. So we'll have to see what the paper is. I'm gonna send this off for review too. Maybe I'll send this to Susan. I don't know. What are you gonna pick, Sarah? And I'm not gonna guarantee I'm gonna send it to you. But if you had to pick, would you do Kaweco? Would you do notebook? Or would you do pen case? I think I know the answer. But I'm gonna have to spread these out. Yeah, the case. That would have been my guess. They have turned it up a notch, and they had already done that a year or two ago. I'm just so proud of what Yusuf has overcome in his life with the passing of his wife at such a young age with a child. And for him to continue on this business, it just fills my heart with joy to support him in any way that I can. And he's such a good guy, and like this is like above and beyond anything. So yeah, wonderful. So yeah, I'm gonna get all these products out for review soon, but I just yeah, definitely check out Yusuf's story. It's he just put out a post. It was the 1 year anniversary of his wife's passing, just last week or maybe earlier this week, and he's just a great person. He deserves all the success in the world. He really cares about the things he makes. He takes his job very seriously, but has a lot of fun doing it. And like his wife was a big part of the business, right? That's who I never dealt with him in the beginning. He was always the behind the scenes guys. When Galen launched, I always dealt with Zenyap. And that was the first person I ever dealt with when they were making like field notes covers. And I got some field notes covers from them back in the day. And to see him build and thrive under everything that he's gone through, I mean, he's got a special place in my heart, if you couldn't tell. So, and I'm glad I've gotten to meet him and hang out with him in person for several days before. So thank him for sending all this. You're going to see some giveaways and reviews. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. So probably everyone that writes for the Pen Addict is going to get something from here. And I just got to decide what I'm going to review, what Sarah's going to review, what Jeff's going to review. But we have all the things. I'm definitely going to review instant Turkish coffee. Remilon, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate that. I know you're brand new, and that's just awesome. And I appreciate your support. I'm glad you found us. I appreciate the support on the Kickstarter. I do this a lot. Like, we just talk about products, get on. I'm usually on in the morning, rarely in the afternoons for now. That's going to change later. So yeah, it's good stuff. I love doing this. Galen makes really good stuff. So he was funny. Yusuf gave me and Anna the medic bag at San Francisco last year. And like we both are like, look, this is awesome. It's just not very functional. So let's talk about how we can redo this. And I don't know if he's going to do it or not. I don't know if that translated. But yeah. So there you go. That's some Galen Leather stuff. That's all I had to talk about today. Just go to galenleather.com. I think that's their website. And yeah, exactly spelled that way. So the writer's box is fantastic. The medic kit I would pass on, which I've told him that, like, like it's just not built. It's a great photo background product. It's not built for functionality, honestly. It's laid out a little differently. Everything else, the covers and the cases are all great. I've been waiting to try the notebooks, the paper products before, and yeah, the notebook is the jam. We'll just have to see which Tomoe River paper is in it. I don't want to test it out because I think I'm going to send it out for review, so I don't want to test this one out right here. All right. Trying to think if there's anything else we need to talk about today. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have a stream prepared other than Galen Leather today. I was too busy. I was in Legoland mentally. So if there's anything y'all want me to hit up, let me know. I can't even remember what we talked about on the podcast. Oh, we talked about Kaweco limited editions and what the heck they're doing. I always worry about like Sailor jumping the shark, and I'm worried about that with Kaweco. Like there's definitely limited edition fatigue out there. So yeah, y'all should I hit my speaker again. It's buzzing. I moved my speaker and it's still buzzing on me. Chauncey Cosworth, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Retro 30th anniversary shipped. Ooh, tomorrow. What's today? Thursday? I get my Stromboli tomorrow. I've paid more than that for the vintage ones. I would do that in a heartbeat. Yep. I have a Guilloche one, then I have one of the skinnier ones. I don't know the name difference between them. Write any letters today? You know me. I wrote all the letters today. They could totally sell, Andrew, and I've been on record saying this before. They could totally sell $100 sport piston filler. I don't know why. They have to have that in the lab on the test table. There's no reason. Pizza and Tokyo Skyline. I love it. That pizza one is crazy. Do you think Leonardo will ever do a true piston in the regular Momento Zero as well as the Grande? I don't know. I can't imagine they will, because they would have done it in the first place, is my assumption. Right? To me, my assumption is that they built the bigger pin to fit the mechanism they wanted to use, not the other way around. Just a guess. That would make sense to me. The medic bag is amazingly cool. It's just like you can't leave the house with it because the strap doesn't sit right. That's the whole kicker with it. The way the strap's designed doesn't sit right on your body. The bag pulls away from your body like this when the strap's on. You could crossbody it, but it's not a crossbody bag because the pouch is a box, so you don't really have the flexibility of having a taper from it. So it's just, there's some things that need to be considered on there. Hey, Brad, I have a theory to explain or partially explain your question about Sailor KOP. It's about manufacturing the nibs. Maybe they don't have enough nibs sometimes. That could very much be true. That's a massive hunk of gold on those nibs. I'm interested to see how large the Grande is, a foolish fox, because the Memento Zero is a big pen. Oh, well, if you have your own strap, yeah, you just have to re-angle the strap. Like the strap balance it was an afterthought in this product. So I have it sitting at my house, but it's not something I can leave the house with. But yeah, you can remanufacture. If you can redo the strap to where it can sit correctly, it would work fine. It's not very big. It's only about, I don't know. I can't show you how big. It's the same design as the original bag. Yeah, the interior is great, and the flaps with the magnets all work great. So it's just the strap. You can't carry it, and there's no handle. Oh, yeah. Andrew, I see what you're saying. Yes, exactly. This bag mimics what was originally made in the 40s. Yes, thank you. I wasn't totally clear on what you were saying. 100%. And it's non-functional. Like, it's a great idea. It's not functional. It has, and if I can't use the strap, I need a handle, and it doesn't have a handle. I would actually this bag would almost be served without a strap and only a handle, kind of like the writing box. Like the writing box is a great idea, and it actually works, like with the leather strap carry. I don't ever use it, but I at least appreciate that it's good. Like the design is good for what it is. I think the medic bag needs some tweaks. But if you're happy with it as an object, like in a desk, or if you're an Instagram influencer and you need background pictures, like it's perfect for that. Like I should do that more. Like I should like tease it out and use it for Instagram backgrounds more because it's beautiful. I don't want to give this medic bag away because he even considered it a prototype. I'm not going to give away anyone's prototypes. He only had two. This were the only two he had at the time. He had a brown one and a green one. Yeah, for sure, Ren Milan. Million. So these were the prototypes at the time. And I'm not going to give away a prototype. But I don't think he's really changed anything. Anna's got the green one and I have the brown one from the prototypes from San Francisco because he didn't want to travel back with them. Number one, he wanted us to have them. Number two, he was going back to Turkey, and those, that take up less space. So I think he unloaded like with all the retailers. Like he went back with like way less luggage. But that's a good idea about modifying the medic bag. And my vote would be handle, not strap. Look at how pretty this is. Oh my, what are you going to do to me? Groovy Man, I'll answer that question next. This is going to be a problem. Let me get this up on the screen for everyone to see. Is this purple? Son of a biscuit. Is that the best picture? Yeah, so Susan just reviewed the blue one of these. This one's purple. They don't usually do dark purple like this. I'm pretty impressed. That's pretty wild. Jackie, you bought the KOP Lucky Charm? Is that what you're saying? I love that color. They rarely, if ever, do purple. They'll do solid purple, and it's usually lighter. You never see dark. I don't know that I've ever seen a dark purple Urushi pen. Yeah, that's it, right? I mean, that's the ticket right there. They have solid purple Nikayas. I forget. I don't know the color name. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, they've done it in piccolos and those types. And it's very light. It's very almost lavendery shade. This has some darkness that most of the other ones don't have. Cat's pink one is fire. Yeah. Shobu, thank you. I have my blue one, which is Kikyo, and that's the only one I can ever remember. I can't even remember the orange one that I have, because it's a little bit different with the orange. How many Nikayas do I have? 5. That's enough. I won't have any more unless I sell one. No, I take that back. I have 6. I have 3 piccolos of varying styles, 2 standards, and 1 long cigar. I could probably sell 1 or 2 of them and be happy. Nagoro, yeah, Nagoro. I thought Nagoro was the finish style, not the color descriptor. Brooks, I mean, you know more than me. Are you telling me the orange is Nagoro? Because I thought that was the technical aspect as opposed to the color aspect. But you're the boss. I don't know. It's the reason why this is stuck in my head is because it surprised me. The name of it. If you want to sell one to someone for a price so low that it's absurd and pointless, hit me up. Okay, check your email later. Yeah, Nagoro is the holes. All right, y'all gonna make me look it up now. I can't spell when I'm typing over everything. Might take me a while to even find it. Is that red or orange? No, I don't know. I've found it before, but where's the nibs page? A rice shoe. Araishu. A rice shoe. I think is the orange descriptor. Let's put that in Google Translate. Yes, that's orange. Okay. Yeah. Washed out red. So orange. Yeah. That's what I was trying to think of. Like, I can't remember that name. I can remember Kikyo Blue all day long. I can't remember a rice shoe orange. Thank you. Nakai is with or without clips? Without. I have one with. I love the one I have with the clip. I love. I prefer without. See, I keep being wrong all the time. My piccolos have clip. Two of my piccolos have clips. My favorite Nakayas don't have clips. Because I prefer silver rhodium plated clips and they do more gold ones. So a lot of the Nakayas I buy are secondhand, so you don't have a lot of choice, and I'll go for the gold if it's a pin that I really want. So yeah. All right, what did I miss? I said I was gonna answer Groovy Man. Any new stuff coming? So I'm working on a Caran Dash 849 for the Pin Addict. I've initiated conversations to make a new fountain pen for the Pin Addict, but that's too early in the process to say. But I think I can come to some decisions on that. That might even be like a next year thing. Knock, I'm going to do a pre-sale of the wax canvas. Brasstown and Sinclair, I just don't know exactly when. Hopefully in the next month. Hopefully by August sometime. Spoke Pen has the roadie coming out. Probably next week. We're still waiting on clips. Clips is our biggest hang up. They get stuck in customs a lot. So that's kind of the main things I have coming out. So yeah, that's a pretty good amount of stuff. So I just got to work on and then I have the Retro 51 Celebration, but that's already pre-sold and that'll be shipping hopefully in August. Yeah, so I'm going to work on a new fountain pen for the Pin Addict shop, but that's way too early to share information on. So I'll be working on that. So I've been working on that for the past couple weeks, but I'm not nowhere close to having any kind of announcement on that. I at least want to have like pricing and time frame down before I say anything. I don't want to give any teasers too far ahead. So yeah, I think that's what we got coming. So fun stuff. I'm ready for this 849 to get here. It should be about time. We've been about 2 months since I've ordered them, and I think we were looking at 2 or 3 months, so it's got to be soon. I should email them to check in. Good. I'm gonna need some hype train. We're gonna need some hype train. I'm gonna be laying it on y'all to spread the word for the wax canvas Brasstown. I need to sell a lot of them. I think my minimums are gonna be about 500 pieces each. So, and I'd like to pay for it in advance. So it's gonna be a pre-sale. Like it'll be an order. You know, pay your money now, get the case in 6 to 9 months kind of thing. Probably not Kickstarter. That's everything I'm thinking of right now. That can all be, you know, changed and determined later kind of thing. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do Kickstarter, but there's pros and cons to each. But, you know, the main con is 10% less money. I need the money to pay for the cases. So, yeah, that's the main con. So it's a balance. So yeah, it's keep that cash, but also you get paid for shipping on Kickstarter. I can build in shipping. It's not a big deal. I just got to figure out the details. But when I do it, I'm going to lean on y'all to spread the word for me. I need those to sell because I want to pay in the long-term goal with Knock, which I've told y'all before, is to pay down the debt so I can pay the cases at the time, so I don't go into inventory debt. That's why we haven't had new products, because I'm trying really hard to get there, and I'm close. So that's the goal. Working on it. I'm very happy with how it's going. It's just slow. It takes time. But I know what I'm playing the long game. I'm not in a hurry. So I just want to do it right and play it long. So maybe in a month, we'll see. I do know that I unloaded my Sinclair and Brasstown, so I stopped destroying them before I have to take pictures of them for the project. So we'll do that later. All right, what else? Did I miss anything else? You got your back. I appreciate y'all. The support is fantastic. Like I couldn't do this without y'all. Point blank. Like that I'm able to do this for a living is only because of y'all. It's amazing. Okay, that's a deal, Patrick. Check your email again later. I got you. Well, if you need a new Brasstown now, pre-ordering a wax canvas isn't going to help your situation anytime soon. I guarantee the minimum will be a 6-month window, and I would almost bet 9. So that's going to be one of those things. One of those things that's a thing. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Go drink some water. Go grab some grub. Stream next week. I'm waiting on you, Patrick. I got you. What else? I don't know what else I got. I got to write tomorrow. Oh, my Prussian blue stub. It's money right out the box. Didn't have to touch it. I did my whole review on Monday using that nib. Didn't even realize I was using it. Didn't notice it. That's how good it was. Perfect performer right out the box. So you must have had something jacked up. Yep. So unfortunately, that's not the answer probably you wanted, even though then we'd have 2 of us with bad nibs. I'm not sure you wanted that answer either. But yeah, out of the box, perfect. Which has always been my expectation of those nibs. So it's great. That's a really good pen. I'm happy I got that one. Now I just got to decide about the gray Eco. I probably won't get that one for me, but I'll get one to give away. Like gray pens are mega underrated. All right. We're gonna so I'm writing tomorrow, chilling this weekend, shipping on Sunday. I don't know what I'm doing Monday. And then we'll go normal streams next week, normal schedule, everything next week. We'll figure out what to do, what we can talk about. I need to work on my camera so I can do some handwriting stuff. I'd like to do that just to mess around with, not anything like super like educational or anything, but just to play around with shapes and designs and things like that and making characters. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming this afternoon. I can't wait till we can broaden and widen this schedule. The best thing I ever did, y'all that are talking about it in the chat, was put a schedule on Twitch. Best thing I ever did. So yeah, I'm glad to keep the schedule as much as I can. Some days it gets tweaked. That's going to happen. But to really keep that schedule spot on really, really helps. And it's going to change once I get the internet at home. But we'll just have to see what that is when we get there. So until now, Stromboli show off. That's what will happen Tuesday. You'll have to watch my Instagram because I can't wait to open that all the way till Tuesday. I already know what ink I'm going to put in it. Do y'all know what ink I'm going to put in Stromboli? Y'all can answer this question. It's a very simple question that you know the answer to. What ink is going in my Stromboli? And then we'll end it there. Tony's wrong. It's a good guess. Fire on Fire. Y'all are, that might be the number 2 ink. That's not the number 1 ink. So I've been thinking about this for weeks. I know it should be, but it's not. So we can do Fire on Fire afterwards. But there's one first ink. Well, I will tell you this. I might change it to Fire on Fire depending on what the colors end up looking like on the one I get. Based on the one I saw in the picture that I ordered from, I want to put in Ackermann number 28. The Hofguardier growing on that. But y'all are making me reconsider the Fire on Fire just for the idea, the volcanic idea. So y'all might have actually talked some sense into me. All right, my son's calling me. We'll see. We'll vote on. Maybe we'll do an Instagram poll for Fire on Fire Ackerman 28, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm out. Talk to y'all next week.